Hi, I'm Brad Knowles, producer of Friday Night Flies, hosted by Scott LeBoldis and Scotty Holmes. Enjoy the show.
Alright guys, here we are once again at Bass Pro in Tawasin. My name is Zach. We're Friday Night Flies. We are live once again. It's been a couple weeks, so I'm giving you 2 flies this week. So this is another one, simply called the pink fly. It was originated by a fellow named Ken Ruddick for Fraser River estuary pinks and coho and stuff like that. So you can do this up in a variety of colors. Super easy fly, like I said, guide style. An easy one to fill your box with the night before you're going, just to have some insurance patterns, which you can't have too many of when you're fishing pinks. So let's head on down and check this one out. Alright guys, so there it is, the pink fly. It's a super simple fly, easy to tie. Guide style, doesn't take long at all. For pinks, you don't really want to overthink it. You definitely can if you want, but you don't need to. So for a hook, again we're going fairly small. We got a, where is it, Mustad 9671 size 6 with a Superfly bead head, medium size, 5/32 in copper. Superfly figured it out. You know, you get your packs of hooks, they got 25 hooks in them. You buy beads from everyone else and they got 24 beads. Superfly puts 25 beads, so you have 25 hooks for 25 beads. Just makes sense, right? So thank you Superfly for doing that. Let me just swap out my thread here. We definitely use the chartreuse that we were just using, but we don't really need to. So I've got some 70 denier hot pink thread here. I would prefer to beef it up, but I didn't have any 140 with me. So you never know, you might get to see my thread break. So just a sec here. So yeah, this is a super simple fly. Only takes 2 materials. There we go. I'm going to start my thread there. Build up a nice pink base. Yeah, 2 materials, easy to tie. You can definitely play with the color of the bead. This is just what the original was calling for. I would definitely throw in a chartreuse bead or any other color, even a pink bead, purple, you name it. They all work. So for a tail, I've just got some pink rabbit here. And I'm just going to tie it on the back. This is where I'd like the stronger thread because I can really reef down on it. Just going to kind of tie it back a smidge. Really lock it down. And I'm going to trim this. So it's about 1 inch or so in length. I'm going to trim it from there afterwards, so just to make it more manageable. Good enough. Save that tail for another day. Alright, so now that we got the tail in, now it's just for a body. So for this one, I've got some Superfly Crystal Chenille in large, in hot pink. It's a pretty cool chenille. I've got some ideas floating around for some sculpin patterns, so I might be using some of this stuff again. So all I'm going to do is pull some of that crystal fiber to expose the core. And that's going to be my tie-in point. I'm really going to lock that down nice and snug. Like so. Take my thread right up to the bead. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to palmer this as I wrap it forward. So 1 turn right in front of the other, stroking back those fibers as you go. You can use Palmer chenille as well. This is just a smidge shorter and a little bushier. So it creates a nice big body, which will create a lot of disturbance in the water, activate that fish's lateral line. Like I said, this I'd be playing around with the chartreuses, the pinks, combinations of the 2, even some blues for the coho. Pearl, versatile pattern, makes a pretty sweet little fly. It's very similar to like a vampire leech as well. So we just wrap this up till we get right behind the bead. Really seat that in nice and good. And we're going to lock it down. A couple turns in front, a couple behind, trim that away. stroke all those fibers back. Build up a nice little thread collar. I probably could have left that chartreuse on there. Add a little hot spot. There we go. Now we're just going to whip finish. So like I said, super easy fly. Easy one to fill your boxes with. Great from the beaches, great in the rivers. Oh, there's a thread break, but I finished my knot. Trim that little tag. There we go. Now, like I said, so with these flies, you can see how that hides at a point. What I like to do with my rabbit, you can cut it on an angle or you can cut it to a triangle. I find that really helps the flow of the rabbit. So I'm going to trim this one to a little triangle on the back. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. I cut just an angle on one side, one on the other, and you end up with something like that. So this just gives a finer point to the rabbit tail. It allows it to, I find it flows a lot better than just having a straight cut at the back. So there you go, the pink fly. Nice and easy. All right, let's head on up. All right, guys, there we have it. 2 flies for you this week. I know it's been a little while. We've been fairly busy. Store's been crazy busy here. I know Brad and Scott are super busy with guiding and the shop up there as well. So a lot going on. We'll try to squeeze in as many flies as we can throughout the summer. You're probably going to see some more pink variations once they start rolling in. We start tweaking patterns and stuff like that. So yeah, there you have it. 2 flies for me this week. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you got any questions, hit us up on our email, pros@FridayNightFlies.com, or on our Facebook page at Friday Night Flies. Make sure you subscribe to our new YouTube channel. You guys are starting to figure that one out, which is awesome. Yeah, just simply or come into the shops. If you're up in Pemberton, pop into Spud. Brad's usually hanging out there. Or pop into here at Bass Pro and come see me, or Pacific Angler. Go pop by and see Jordan. We're going to get him in here eventually to tie up some more stuff. He's got a trip up to Haida Gwaii for some guiding coming up this weekend. Lucky guy. He's not too stoked on halibut fishing, though. He wants to fight some big springs, but it is what it is. So yeah, there you go. 2 flies this week. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next one.